Welcome back into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks, back with your best bets from Major League Baseball. Here for you today on Thursday, May 8th, 2025. MLB player props, run lines, NRFI's totals here for you today. 3 picks in the video. Let's stay hot here in Major League Baseball.
Well, my presence isn't real. It's another bet, one like this is scale. It's straight fire, all my bets straight from. You're in the house, that cap made now. Straight fire.
As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button for me. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. You guys absolutely rock. Let's have a great day here in baseball. We have been sizzling here in baseball. 4 straight winning days in Major League Baseball. 9-3 run. We went getting into a recap from yesterday. We ended up going 2-1 yesterday, plus 0.74 units. Once again, we had Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases again. He ends up finishing with 5, guys. This guy is just absolutely killing it. 3 hits, a triple. What more do we want from this guy? He's been absolutely killing it at the plate. We cashed the NRFI in the Pirates-Cardinals game. Love to see it. Pretty sweat-free. We talked about getting Lars Nootbaar out as being the key to that. He did lead off the game with a single, but then Wynn looking out for us, grounded into a double play. We love to see it, guys. So we cashed on that. And then all I missed today was Pete Alonso over 1.5 bases. Very first inning, they robbed him of a double. And, I saw that MLB.com posted a highlight on his ground out. And then I watched it and I was sick. Eugenio Suarez dove down the third baseline, robbed him of a extra base hit. So that might have been a triple for Alonso where that ball was going to go. So probably not. Probably would have been a double, but in either case, very painful. Ended up finishing with 5 at-bats. Mets had 7 runs. We talked about the bounce-back day for the Mets offense. Well, it was there, but Alonso somehow was not a part of that. 0 for 5 at the plate. Absolutely sick on that loss. But that's okay. Still a 2-1 winning day. 9-3 run. We've had 3 2-1 days in the last 4 days and a 3-0 sweep. So you can see the 9-3. We've been cooking baseball. Let's stay hot in Major League Baseball, guys. We need to. We want to. We love to see it. As far as our Comet Cappers go, we had Lit Picks calling the St. Louis Cardinals run line. They won 5-0. About as easily as you could cash that. Love to see it. That was for plus value. So great call out there from Lit Picks. One other quick announcement, guys. Just make sure you guys check out our pinned comment down below. For any links you need here at the channel in regards to merchandise, membership, or social media links if you want to connect with us there. Also in the description, you can check that out as well. Membership is just $3.99 for the entire month. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early, custom emojis, vocal in the Discord, and shout out to our video. Great way to support the channel. Anyway, enough on that. Appreciate all of you guys. We'll have our NBA Best Bets video coming out a little bit later as well, so make sure you guys look for that. That'll be posted probably an hour and 15 to an hour and a half after this video. So make sure you guys check that out. Pretty short MLB slate today. I believe 8 games today in Major League Baseball. We got 3 picks today, though. Really found some good value today. So let's have a great day in baseball. Make sure you guys don't forget to drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you'd like to participate in the comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick, and we'll include your pick in the video if it hits. All right, without further ado, guys, it's time to get after it. Let's get right into our picks here at number 1. It's probably no surprise to you what we're going with here today. We're going Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases here for the Los Angeles Dodgers, minus 110 odds on Fanatics. Yeah, I'm going to keep hammering this line. Freeman's obviously been very good to us, as you guys have known, over the last couple days. There's no reason to not keep taking him. While this dude is producing multiple hit games, home run games, games with triples, games with doubles. This guy's doing everything at the plate, which you'll love to see that. And he's in a really great spot here today versus the starter Brandon Pfaadt today of the Diamondbacks. He's a career 4 for 13 off the starter Pfaadt. That's north of our 300 average with 2 doubles and a home run. So you love those power numbers versus Pfaadt. And Pfaadt actually for the season's allowing a 264 batting average to left-handed bats, 6 home runs. So you love seeing that. But he also doesn't allow a lot of walks. Pfaadt just 7 walks on the season in over 40 innings pitched. So that's a walk, one per 5 innings or just over 5 innings or so. So that's obviously something you like to see. He's going to put the ball in the strike zone, and obviously Freeman's been hammering the baseball. And the great thing about the Dodgers lineup and the great thing about Freeman is he has a lot of plate protection. Obviously with Ohtani, Betts, Will Smith, all these guys hitting in this lineup that provide him a lot of protection. Teoscar Hernandez. All these guys are great hitters, so they can't walk Freeman, even though he's been on fire at the plate. And he's not a crazy home run hitter, so you wouldn't intentionally walk him anyway. You're just going to try and get this guy out, which pitchers have had a very tough time doing of late. This guy is just a machine right now at the plate. He's batting .483, slugging .966 over his last 7 games, which, like I said, you'd love to see that. He's batting .400, slugging .814 versus right-handed pitching. You can't do it any better right now than what Freddie Freeman's doing. You can't ask for any more out of a bases prop when we're talking about Freddie Freeman. He's 13 of his last 20 games to his 2 bases line, so you'd love to see that. 5 of his last 7 games versus the Diamondbacks to this line, so we'd love to see that as well. And like I said, I just love here that Fott puts the ball in the strike zone, doesn't walk a lot of batters, and challenges the hitters, which is what we want here out of at-bats. We don't want to see walks, obviously. That don't help us at all. And also the Diamondbacks bullpen, along the same lines that we talked about with the Marlins, 6th worst in bullpen ERA, so their bullpen's not particularly great either. And like I said yesterday with Freeman, we're also seeing him start to hit versus left-handed pitching as well, which just makes it even better because he is a left-handed bat. And a lot of times you'll see teams isolate and put a left-handed pitcher in against a guy like Freeman. And Freeman's starting to hit lefties. We saw him homer the other day versus a left-handed pitcher, which we love seeing that. So I think Freeman's in another great position here. No reason not to take it. Love it there, guys, for our number 1 pick. We got Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases here for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Minus 110 odds here on Fanatics. Okay, and at number 2, we are going with the Cincinnati Reds, Atlanta Braves NRFI bet here. No on first inning, minus 115 odds on Caesars. Now, we've been pretty hot with NRFIs of late. And the first game of this series, obviously, a couple days ago, we took Reds Braves NRFI that cash. We got off it yesterday, and the Reds scored in the first inning. So we took the Pirates and Cardinals. That worked out good for us. And I'm obviously glad we didn't take the Reds Braves yesterday. But I do like this one a lot here today. We got 2 pretty solid pitchers going to the mound. We got Nick Lodolo for the Reds going to the mound, 3-3, 3.27 ERA, 1.04 WHIP this season, 1.07 road ERA so far this season. So Lodolo has been fantastic, and particularly on the road. He did get blown up a bit there at home in his last start, but Lodolo is a great pitcher. He's known that way. He's a great left-handed pitcher, and I think here he'll do pretty solid versus this Braves lineup. Braves don't hit lefties well at all. They bat just .205 off of left-handed pitching. That's 5th worst in all of baseball, so you like seeing that. No real crazy history off Lodolo. The only one with history off Lodolo is Alex Verdugo, and he's 0 for 3. So obviously like seeing that. So I think Lodolo can get us the outs that we need. At least that's the hope anyway in the bottom half. As far as the top half of the inning was Schwellenbach going for the Braves. He's 1-3 with a 3.92 ERA, 1.11 WHIP this season, 3.28 home ERA this season. So again, that's an advantageous split. And his only bad home start came his last start versus the Dodgers, where, I don't really take a lot from that because the Dodgers are just crazy good. The lineup is, we've just talked about how potent that Dodgers lineup is. So I could give Schwelle a pass on that. As far as versus this Reds team, though, I think it's the outs that we need. Now, granted, the Reds have been pretty good versus right-handed pitching, especially of late. They're 10th best in average versus right-handed pitching, batting .251. But Reds batters are career 2 for 15 off of Schwellenbach. So no type of good history off of Schwelle. They, like I said, are just 2 for 15 at the plate. Their lineup is. So you'd love to see that. So as far as if you combine the history of both these pitchers, batters are just 2 for 18 off these pitchers. So you love seeing that. Nothing to be too concerned about there. As far as first inning production, Braves 23rd in first inning runs. Reds 11th in first inning runs. So pretty solid there. Reds obviously did put up 2 yesterday. So the numbers obviously jumped up a bit there. But I think we can get the outs that we need here. I love both these pitchers. I love those splits, road and home, that we have here today. For the most part, I love the obviously the Braves splits versus left-handed pitching. Reds are hitting righties pretty well, but I think Schwelle is a pretty good pitcher. I really do. I think he's a lot better than he was his last start. I think he'll take care of us and get it done here today. So, love it there for number 2 pick, guys. We got Reds, Braves, no free bet here. No run first inning, minus 115 odds on Caesars. Okay, and at number 3, we got Brayan Bello. Over 17.5 outs here for the Boston Red Sox. Going plus 104 odds here on FanDuel. So you can take this line at 16.5 on a couple of other books, namely DraftKings, I believe at minus 135. But obviously, guys, I've talked to you about this before. If I believe we could take plus value in cash, we're going to try and take that plus value. So that is exactly what we're doing here with Brayan Bello. I believe is in a great spot. We took our first outs prop a couple days ago in cash with Liberatore. You guys know that. I said I'd be looking more at outs props, which we have been, and really love Brayan Bello today. 3 starts so far this season for Bello. Logs at 15, 18, and 20. Pretty solid there. That's 2 out of 3, so 67% so far to this line. Pitch count at 97, 99, and 102. So what that tells you is that they're not afraid to give Bello a lot of pitches, which you'll love seeing that. So no limited pitch count for him. He'll get up near 100 pitches, which is obviously what we'd love to see here. And really, as far as the matchup goes, guys, the Rangers are 30th in walk percentage. They don't walk a lot versus right-handed pitching, so you love to see that. They're 5th worst in batting average and 3rd worst in on-base percentage versus right-handed pitching. So those are all metrics you love to see. They don't hit righties well at all, and they don't walk versus righties. So what does that mean? They get a lot of outs. So I think once again here, Bello, especially being at home in Boston on his home mound, is obviously very good for us as well. Obviously a very comfortable spot for him. Numbers so far for Bello, very solid on the season. 2-0, 2.55 ERA, 1.19 whip so far this season. So it's obviously really good. Like I said, being on his home mound, really love him today in this spot. To go 6 strong innings here today for the Red Sox. I think this is a great spot for him. Obviously, you know, the injuries that the Rangers have had to the lineup with Corey Seager and stuff like that obviously helps us out here. And I think, once again, I think this is just a great spot for Bello to get the outs that we need. And for plus value, you can't pass it up. Like I said, you can take it at 16.5 for minus 135, I believe. But to me, for one extra out, for the value that we're gonna get, I'm gonna take the over 17.5. I think Bello turns in a great start today, and obviously, hopefully, just all he's gotta do is get us through the 6th inning. I think he can get that done here today. So, love it there, guys. For our number 3 pick, we got Brayan Bello over 17.5 outs here for the Boston Red Sox. Going plus 104 odds here on FanDuel. All right, guys, that is going to do it for our picks. If you enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 10,000 subscribers. As always, guys, I appreciate all of your guys' support. I really do. It's always a lot of fun doing these videos with you guys. And the Dude Hat is back, guys. I forgot to mention it. Dude Hat is back. Dude Hat has been on fire in Major League Baseball. Dude Hat's 5-1 in Major League Baseball over the last 2 days. 9-3 run. For us here at the channel, guys, in baseball. It's what we need. Obviously, baseball has been definitely an up and down season for us. Today is a day we could break into the black, which would be great for us. Obviously, that'd be a big momentum turner if we can obviously turn in another sweep here and start getting into the black. So, like I said, the first month. The first month or so of baseball can be tricky just because you're trying to get data and stuff like that. And hopefully, obviously, this could propel us into having a great Major League Baseball season because it is a long season. So that's something to keep in mind. So, like I said, NBA Best Bets video coming out a little bit later. So make sure you guys look for that. Make sure you guys also drop your favorite pick down below as well. Participate in our Comic Capper section if you guys would like. Just drop a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. The Comic Cappers really you guys do a great job. You guys come up with great bets and great ideas in the comment section. Like I said, the comment section ends up doing pretty good. So you guys just keep doing what you're doing. Drop your favorite play today. We want to know what you're playing. And obviously, let's have a great day as a community. I wish you guys all the best of luck. And obviously, hopefully, we all have a great day today and we get to the window. So appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we will catch you all next time. Peace out.